In today's video, we're going to be checking out the Techno Aim Lucky Draw with the Legendary Outrider character skin. If you do want to enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe, and we are going to be doing a DR-H gameplay escape because I don't want to do a cross-bow gameplay, and the Lucky Draw also contains a DR-H skin, so I decided to do a DR-H loadout. So if you do want a DR-H gameplay, so if you do want a DR-H loadout, make sure to stay tuned to the end. And now let's get into it. Today's shoutout goes to Assault Machine YT. They only have 841 subscribers at the time of me filming this. So of course, make sure to go support them, leave some positive comments on their videos. I think it's like they're mainly a BR YouTuber. Make sure to leave some support on their channel by liking and subscribing, and of course turn on post notifications and actually watching their videos. And of course, be positive and nice to them. There'll be a link down below in the description and up on the screen here. And now let's get into the lucky draw. Hi, so here on the lucky draw. Of course, I'm not going to be doing any of the spins. I've already done some of them before, but I'm not going to be doing any today. So let's start checking out skins. Here is the bike skin. Is there a way to make it out? Yes, there is. There we go. Okay, didn't really make up too much, but hang on. Okay, it's pretty cool. Although I would like to see a bit more of the boot of the blue instead of the grey and the black. Yeah, not the best bike skin. There's definitely been better. I'm going to get about a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Then we have of course the wingsuit, if you care about that. It's an interesting wingsuit. It's actually animated, but it's not one of the better ones. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 should we say. This is the profile picture. Even though they still did these in lucky draws. Here is the calling card, Moonlit Soldier. I don't review those. Here is the emote. Okay, that's a pretty cool emote. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, kind of mediocre, maybe even a 6 out of 10. Not one of the best, let's give it a 7 out of 10. Not one of the best, but not one of the worst, kind of in the middle honestly. Here is the... Okay, this is a cool EMP. If you don't have the legendary EMP grade, I think there is one. Yes there is, yes there is one. Then this is one of the nice ones I would actually say. Of course it's not animated unfortunately, or is it? No, it is slightly animated, but I would have liked to see a bit more animation. I'm going to get about a 7 out of 10. Let's go for this is an Arctic 50 Paragon Vector. Okay, not bad. Of course, again, more animation, although there is quite a bit of blue on this one, so kind of makes up for it. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 again. Well, I think these aren't the best skins in this lucky draw. And then here is the DR-H. Of course, we're going to be doing a DR-H gameplay today. So yeah, again, the same as the DR-H, the same as the Arctic 50. It's got some blue on it, kind of animated. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, kind of a mediocre skin in my books. Okay, then let's move on to let's go for the legendary crossbow first. As purely a legendary skin, it's kind of bland, honestly. No, actually, this is one of my least favorite legendaries, and it's on the crossbow, so it's about I'm gonna give this legendary crossbow about a 4 out of 10 in terms of skin. Would not recommend getting this legendary crossbow in fact. Not the best, honestly. And then what we're waiting for, the legendary character skin. Okay, kind of a cool intro.
You'll never get away with this.
Okay, so that's a nice one, and if only the only downside is there's a bit not much colour. Of course, the blue and the black actually go quite well together here. If only they'll see on that animated blue bit on the arm, not the wires, but the actual like physical like blue stuff moving down the arm. If that was over more of the skin, it'd be quite a bit cooler. Although I'm still going to give about a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. Not one of the best legendaries, but also definitely not one of the worst ones. Again, in the middle. But overall, I want to give this draw, as you probably guessed, a 7 out of 10. I want to say it's not not the best draw, honestly. Although the legendary cat skin is kind of cool. So yeah, 7 out of 10 in the middle, a bit less than average lucky draw. So now let's get into the testing range, and I want to show you the stats of the DR-H, which got recently buffed. So yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so we are in the training mode. Now, as you can see, I have the DR-H equipped. And then here is, of course, the crossbow. Let's review the crossbow first, shall we? One of the worst ones. One of the worst secondaries in the game, in my opinion. Especially since you have to reload after every shot, and it has a bullet travel time as well. So yeah, in terms of the secondaries, one of if not the worst. Probably in line with the D13 sector, or the D13 sector might be slightly better than this actually. Yeah, let's try to test it out on the testing damage. So 45 to the leg, to the leg. 68 to the body, and 182 to the head. Wait, does that mean it's not? Oh, it's because I've got the thermal attachment on. So, okay, so it would be better. It would be higher. It would be a more consistent one shot if I didn't have the thermite reload on. As you can see, I have the thermite reload on. Of course, there is no recoil with this, as you reload after every shot. Now let's quickly test out whether it has any bullet drop off, of course. I can see the iron sight is also quite bad. Okay, so no, I don't think it doesn't have any damage drop off. So yeah, one of the worst secondaries. Okay, now here is the DR-H. As I said before, it recently got a buff, although I'm not entirely sure what that buff was. But oh, it was an ADS bullet spread buff, among other things, which was actually very much highly needed for this gun, which was one of the big problems, is why it was not as consistent at longer ranges, just because of the lack of BSA. Okay, so let's test out the damage numbers. Of course, I'm using the OTM mag on this. Okay, so 32 plus 38, 43. Yeah, so you need to get one upper body shot to make it a 3-shot kill. So that is actually, that you can actually do that super consistently, especially at this range. So yeah, actually this might be one of the better guns this season. I'll definitely get an honourable mention. Here is the Recoil, of course. Practically non-existent, especially with this short mag, the small, as you can see, very low, quite easy to control recoil, not much kick upwards, it's more horizontal recoil than vertical recoil this time. Although again, the vertical recoil pattern is still really easy to learn. Of course, it's just to drive downwards to the left. As you can see, very minimal kick. So yeah, actually might be a nice gun to shoot at range, you never know. Okay, so I told 24 there. And now I'm having to hit in the head, of course. 32 to the upper body apparently, and 32 to the head. Maybe that wasn't 32 to the, I think it's 24, possibly 32 to the upper body. 24. and then 32. So if you match it one headshot, that drops the drops the time to kill that raid quite significantly. I think it's a guaranteed 4-shot if you hit one headshot. So yeah, that's kind of nuts. Yeah, no, it's a guaranteed 4-shot if you hit one headshot. It's a guaranteed 4-shot if you hit one upper body shot as well, I believe. So yeah, kind of nuts damage on the DR-H, and actually could be potentially one of the better guns in this season. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to using this gun now. So yeah, now let's get into the gameplay, of course. Okay, so here's my DR-H loadout. We have the monolithic suppressor for the plus sight stability and plus 25% damage at range. We have the no stop for the minus 12% AGS time, plus 3% movement speed and plus 10% AGS movement speed. We have the OWC calculator for the minus 8% AGS time and minus 9.2% AGS bullet spread. We have the 30 round OTM mag for the plus 10 mag capacity and the increased body parts and multipliers. And finally we have the granulated grip tape for the minus 11.6% AGS bullet spread.